Hey guys, welcome back to Modeling Manhood. Going to share another adventure from our family's cross-country trip. Today's story, if you guys seen the picture when you logged on today or just happened to find us here on YouTube, was from the Grand Canyon. And what an adventure. If you guys ever get a chance to go to the Grand Canyon, I highly recommend it. If you don't have time to go to the Grand Canyon, there's so many other great places that you can go where you guys live. So today I'm out by a hiking trail not too far from the house, and just thinking about that adventure and wanted to share that with you. So while we were at the Grand Canyon, I picked out a few hikes that I thought were doable. They have like the difficulty levels. So having a bunch of small kids, I picked out this one that didn't look like it was too hard, that went down into the canyon and basically deadheaded, and then you could turn around and come back without having to go all the way down into the canyon. And about halfway down into the canyon, one of my younger boys is like, I have to go to the bathroom. So my wife took our younger boy, went back up the steps, out of the canyon, back to our vehicle, back to the closest like turnaround area with a restroom or like an outhouse area. And we kept walking, the rest of the kids and I'm like, oh my goodness, Mom said she's not going to be able to join us. And I grabbed my phone and I'm like, there is definitely like no reception here. And I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if she could just come down here? Because she was going to wait up top until we went down and turned around, because it was about an hour in and then coming back just on this short little loop. It was called the Cliff Spring Hike. If you're ever on the North Rim and get a chance, I highly recommend it. The views are absolutely beautiful, and the animal tracks that come up into this, because you have the rocks over you, the animal tracks were like, and then there was little springs where you can just like picture like natives like camping out in the past. But anyways, just a really cool experience. And I kept checking the phone and trying to send calls out, and for some reason the Lord just made the phone call come through, and my wife, who was up out and at the rest stop area for the restrooms with our son that needed to go to the bathroom really bad, picked up the phone, and I'm like, honey, you need to come down here. This is like absolutely amazing. And we hung out down there. She came down a while after with our son that needed to use the bathroom, and we just had the coolest experience, because you could kind of look out over the Grand Canyon, but you were underneath all these rocks, and it was just absolutely amazing. In the Bible, in Jeremiah 33:3, it says, call unto me, and it's calling God, call unto me and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things which you knowest not. And that day when we made that phone call, God was showing us his beauty, and it was so neat the way that he answered that phone call in an area where there was no reception. I'm sure you guys have been in a situation where there was like no signal, and you're like, I just need to get a phone call out, and you're like walking around here and walking around here trying to get a bar or a signal or whatever to go through with no avail, and just getting frustrated. But the Lord was able to get that phone call out to my wife, and we were just able to enjoy that experience together as a family. And mighty things which you know us not, and we got to see some mighty beautiful things that he had created, and then destroyed in a flood, and then had remnants there that we could enjoy as a family, as that area was just carved out there in the Grand Canyon area. So that's my challenge for you guys today. Maybe you feel like God's not listening, or maybe there's a situation in your life you're just not feeling answers to. I would encourage you guys to keep trying and keep trying, and know that if you're not getting an answer back, that he wants you to learn and just be patient and learn to wait on him. So thank you guys for joining us here at Modeling Manhood. And if you get a chance to get outside, hope you guys get to enjoy creation, get some exercise in with the family, and just enjoy the beauty that he's created for us while we're here on this earth, while we're waiting for a new heaven and a new earth. In the meantime, remember to mirror your maker and journey with Jesus.